Welcome back to the morning show on this Monday. It's a great day to learn about agriculture in Central Illinois. And what better way to do that than with our Ag in the Classroom segment. With me this morning, Julie Adcock from the Champaign County Farm Bureau Foundation's Ag in the Classroom program. Julie, it's great to have you back. You're one of the educators here in Champaign County. Tell us a little about what you do in schools around here.
We provide free 30-minute lessons regarding our food, fibers, and fuels for the students.
And the best part about that is while some students maybe not in Champaign County, they've got local Ag in the Classroom coordinators all across Central Illinois. And we can connect you with that on our website, so be sure to head over there if you want to learn more about that. It's a great program. You guys do lessons in schools, and I love when you do lessons that incorporate weather as well. This one is one of those, isn't it?
Yes, we love having you help us with our weather lessons
right?
here.
Exciting.
Yeah, so today we're going to talk about frost. Would you mind filling us in what frost is?
Sure. So frost is basically what happens. It's unlike dew. You know, in the summertime, the ground is wet in the morning. That's basically when the water vapor condensates into a liquid. But in the wintertime, it's cold enough where we skip the condensation. We go straight to the ice, from a gas to an ice, and so you get that crunchy grass. And really common in the winter months, so you have to scrape it off the car, right?
Oh, yes.
That's no fun. You got to use the ice scraper for that. So that's what it is. It's the phase where we skip liquid. We go from a gas all the way to a solid, and that happens with the coldness of the night usually.
Okay. Well, what we do is we try to inform the kids what frost is and explain to them, remember when you're seeing that outside, how do you feel? You feel cold and you start to shiver and you need to put on a coat. Perhaps it gets even colder and then you need to put on gloves and a hat. And then if that doesn't do it, you go back inside to where there's heat, okay? And then what if you were outside too long? Your fingers or your toes might get too cold, and so you run them under water to warm them up. Well, we try to explain to the kids that plants don't have a coat. They don't know how to shiver, and we have to take care of them. So what we do is we have frost protection methods that we teach the kids.
I think that's something really important for farmers.
Yeah.
I get a lot of questions in this, early, late, mid-spring, like, hey, can I go? Because they're worried about their crops that are coming up, the first of spring, the growing season. A late frost will do a lot of damage.
Yes, it'll hurt their crops, and we don't want that.
No, we don't.
We're going to talk about berry crops, so strawberries, blueberries, things like that, and what we can do for them. And so the first thing we're going to do is we need to heat the earth. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to water our plants.
Okay.
So if you could go ahead and spray our dirt here, and what that's going to do is warm up the earth. So we're going to start from the bottom, and then now we're going to cover them. There's different ways we can cover them, one of them being mulch, which is bark and things like that. We can place that, put a nice heavy coat over it, or we could use straw, or even, this is a tissue for classroom demonstrations, but it'd be a frost protection blanket that we put over the berries. And
I'm thinking with the mulch too. A lot of homes have that. That's probably protecting the roots of plants that people have around their landscape, doesn't it?
Yes, that can help for any plants. Yeah, for the winter time.
The last one's my favorite.
Yeah.
This one here is my favorite.
This one, a greenhouse. We're just going to trap that all in there. And this is our little box greenhouse, but I'd love to have that.
Yeah, I've got some friends who have a greenhouse, and in the wintertime when it's really cold out, it's really nice to go in there. It's warm, it's humid, it's a little slice of paradise away from the fridge.
Well, it's paradise for the plants.
That's true too.
Yeah.
That is. So you got a book here as well. Tell me a little bit about that.
So this is a story about it's putting the farm. It says Sleep Tight Farm. So it's preparing your farm, the animals, the plants, and other needs for the winter months, and to help make sure that they don't get damaged by the frost in the future.
That's a great story. We'll link this story as well. We've got a graphic again to kind of recap some of those things you can protect from frost at home. Things to consider: protecting plants, ground covers, wind machines, sprinklers. You see that in orchards, especially in Florida. Icy weather down there every once in a while, and they get a little cold. You'll see the orchards, the fruit orchards have all that water they put out in those plants. Same thing we've done here with our local berries.
Yeah, and they love using wind machines and things like that because it'll take that warm air down.
Yeah. It's pretty fascinating.
Yeah.
So if you want to learn more about this, get this lesson or the book, you can head over to our website. We also will connect you with our Ag in the Classroom coordinator in your local county. That's WCIA.com/Ag in the Classroom.